You called and I answered.
Legends of Runeterra just teased their design and gameplay trailer for Janna as a part of the new Fate's Voyage expansion for their beloved card game. And though the last expansion wasn't received as amazingly as some others, it certainly wasn't lacking in its elaboration of the Runeterra universe we've come to know and love. Nidalee and Neeko both got some much needed glow-ups and origin redesigns, and while none of the lore behind these cards is explicitly stated as canon, I think we can all acknowledge that the better design lies within Riot's card game as opposed to their golden child League of Legends. Now here comes Janna, one of the oldest characters to ever hit the Rift, and one that's barely been touched since her conception so long ago. Being a bit over-sexualized as so many female champions were in early League of Legends, it's a shame that a character with such interesting origins and lore would be locked behind such boring visual design. But this dilemma would continue no longer. Janna comes into Legends of Runeterra with a genuinely stunning visual upgrade, and through the various short stories released on the Universe of Runeterra website, we understand that this royal getup is the truly accurate version of her character. Donning golden attire from her early history in Shurima, but feeling grounded within the slums of Zaun, this new design perfectly strikes the balance of a divine being whose personality isn't as unapproachable as one might imagine. Though her new design takes on an impression of being down to earth and approachable, through her card's level up animation and stunning artwork, we're reminded of just what sort of potential she could be keeping under control, and this latent ability is shown off in her backstory. To briefly summarize Janna's lore and give some much needed context to this new direction taken by Legends of Runeterra, Janna is known as the Wind Guardian, a title earned through centuries of mortals' belief in her ability to answer the prayers and aid them in moments of great need. Janna's origins trace back to ancient Shurima, where she was initially known as Janna Rem, meaning guardian in the Shuriman language. Over time she came to be called Janna, a simpler name that still carries the essence of her protective role. However, as the Shuriman Empire expanded and the worship of ascended god warriors grew, her statues in the region were torn down because of decrees suppressing quote-unquote false idols. Meanwhile, Zaun had embarked on an ambitious project to excavate a canal to unite the seas surrounding Valoran and Shurima. This mission, though, led to structural instability in Zaun, causing entire districts to collapse below sea level. In this moment of crisis, the people of Zaun, facing impending doom, called upon Janna for help. She responded to their prayers and took a physical form, using her powers to protect the city and save countless lives. After her intervention in Zaun's time of crisis, Janna's association with the city was solidified, and the people of Zaun even began to wear bluebird medallions and continued to revere her as their protector and guardian. Culminating into her stage 1 card art, we see just how iconic Janna is to the people of Zaun. Similar to the folklore aspect to Braum for the Freljord, always being a symbol and beacon for their respective regions. Though calling back to her imposing level up animation and stage 2 card art, this could be what Janna looked like while rescuing Zaun from their failed excavation mission. And if it is, that would redefine the character's entire impression in my mind. As we see her truly embracing the title of Wind Guardian, her, along with Nilah and whoever else they choose to include in the expansion, will continue to properly shape the presentation of godly beings in the League of Legends world. We saw this in the countless Targonian cards giving context for the aspects and divine dragons, as well as Alawi's introduction being a continuation on the influential history of Nagakate Boros found in Riot Forge's The Ruined King. Regardless, I think we should give a huge hand to Legends of Runeterra as they continue to breathe new refreshing life into champions that may have gotten a bit stale since their conception in early League of Legends. If you enjoyed, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. I keep up with all things fantasy from League of Legends to anime to Elden Ring and more, so be sure to check out my other videos and leave comments on the topics that most interest you.